Yo, it's boy Marcus and Western back with the video. Today we're doing our top 10 guns in COD Mobile Season 3 of 2025. Rank has reset, and maybe you want to know what the best guns in this season of Ranked are, with Overkill being added in as a wild card, so now that you can run 2 of these guns. So honorable mention goes to the Tundra. This is the best sniper rifle in COD Mobile by far and away, and the Mythic's coming out this season in a couple days. R9 is the best shotgun. It takes a little bit higher skill, but it is the best shotgun. SKS and Type 63, along with the M1 Garand, which is new, apparently are all very good. And then the MG42 has been the best LMG for a while now. It's going to stay that way for a while. It just is what it is, especially if you have the Mythic for any of these weapons. And any of these weapons in the top 10, if you have a Mythic or a pay-to-win version of it, that drastically increases the viability of the gun. That being said, number 10, the XM4. I have the Mythic version of this gun, and I can say that it is way better if you have the Mythic, right? You get a nice, clean iron sight, allowing you to save an attachment, and that goes for all of the guns you're going to see here. The XM4, the only problem is it's a little weak, right? It's weaker than the Type 19, and it does kill quick because it shoots faster, but it's just not quite as good as the other 9 guns on this list overall. Number 9, the Fennec. Close range, where you're going to stay most of the time with this thing, is absurd. You can definitely win some long-range gunfights with it. It's actually insane. Even though it's got some recoil, it shoots so fast it makes up for that damage range overall. And it's genuinely just been one of the better, faster-firing SMGs in the game. Number 8, the CX-9. The versatility of this gun is absurd, right? A lot of people like to talk about the 3-round burst magazine, allowing you to be like super speedy, just like the Flash. You're so fast with that thing. It's literally faster than running around with a melee. So that's great. However, the 50-round magazine is a lot more catering towards like most players, right? Because you're going to miss shots, right? Using this 12-round mag with 3-round burst bullets, not really good for everybody. So the 50-round magazine, you can still move around pretty quick, and it's very, very good, very strong. Can do pretty much anything you need it to do on the map overall. That being said, the Mythic also helps tremendously because you get a nice clean iron sight. Number 7, we have the Man of War. Dude, these Man of War thermite rounds, dog. I don't know if I even need more explanation for this gun. You don't even need to use the Man of War normally. Just throw the thermite rounds on there and no other attachments, and you'll be fine. Those things are absurd. They're ridiculous. They need to be banned. Maybe one day when I'm dead, that'll actually happen. But with that being said, the Man of War, it's still 3 taps, even if you're not using thermite rounds. If you are using thermite rounds, I think it 3 taps anyway, and they just burn to death as they run around the corner away from you. So super insane, pretty broken in my opinion. Definitely needs to be fixed and patched or nerfed or something. Something's got to be done to those thermite rounds. They're absurd. 6, Type 19. This, like I said, is a better version of the XM4, I guess you could say. The Mythic, tremendous. If you have the Mythic Type 19, I wish I'd have bought it myself. It is so good. It's got the cleanest iron sights ever. The Type 19 is just it's probably the most consistent 4-shot weapon in the game, right? And that is awesome because you just know what you're going to get out of it every time you use it. It's good at all ranges. It can do pretty much everything. Having the Mythic saves you that extra attachment so you can make the weapon even better. Type 19 is really just a do it all every map. It doesn't matter what gunfight you're in, you always have a chance with the Type 19 because it's just consistently good. Number 5, the HVK, the high caliber mag or whatever it's called, that pretty much gives you extra damage but lowers your size of the magazine, is phenomenal for this thing, and it's really bringing this gun back to prominence. It was kind of like all right there for a bit, just not as popular because of how good the USS-9 was, and still is. But now it's kind of coming back, and people are starting to use it a lot more. If you have the Cartridge Crusher or the Cartridge Crusher Prestige, great for you. You get a free iron sight, and you can use attachment somewhere else. Number 4, the BP50. Once again, man, this gun's been good for a while. It just shoots so fast that it makes up for a lot of the cons that the gun may have. That being said, it does have, with the nerf to the 60-round drum, it's not as good as it used to be, but it is still very good, and you can use it at all ranges. Controlling the recoil with it is super easy to get used to. Overall, it's just a solid, very versatile AR. It's not even an SMG, it's an AR, but sometimes it feels like an SMG the way you can move with it. 3, the DRH. This thing, man, it consistent 3 taps. You're going to get them all day long. Doesn't matter what's happening. 3 taps for decades. And then if you're not 3 tapping, you can 2 tap to the head, which is phenomenal for the DRH. Same thing with the HVK as well. You can also 2 tap to the head with that. And the Man War can also 2 tap to the head if you're not running the thermite rounds. That being said, the DRH, just like the Type 19, I feel like there's no map where it's like you're uncomfortable with this gun. You know what I mean? You can always literally just run around and take any gunfight you please, and you have a pretty good chance of winning it because it kills in 3 bullets, and it's very, very consistently good at all ranges. Number 2, the Odin. This thing kills in 2 shots to the body. Like, we're just getting even less shots to the body as we go. 2 shots to the body from the Odin, right? Sometimes not 2 shots, sometimes it's 3. I don't know if I've ever taken 4 shots to kill somebody with an Odin, even through walls. It's absurdly strong. That being said, its downsides are the fire rate is super slow, and the recoil can be kind of difficult to control, but you got Ranger foregrips and all these attachments, marksman barrels, colossal suppressors, and you can pretty much turn this thing into a really strong 2-shotting weapon, great for holding lanes. Excellent gun. It's been finally buffed into where it's actually reasonable to use, and it's very good, probably the best AR in COD Mobile right now. That being said, we're going to go ahead and dive into our number 1 spot. As you guys probably already know and have seen it in this gameplay, or if you've played any COD Mobile in 2025, you know what gun this is. I'm using it now. The USS-9 is absolutely absurd. There's no gun that really competes with this thing. It's an SMG that's honestly better at range than the Odin is. Like, it is absurd how good this gun is. If you bought the Mythic for it, money well spent, I guess. Like, you have probably just been just carrying people. The Iron Sight's even better on that Mythic version than this is. Like, it's just so good at everything. It can 2-tap to the head as an SMG at, like, I don't know, 30 meters. It's absurdly strong. It shoots fast enough to where, like, you can miss shots and not really have to worry about it. And it's so strong that it shoots almost too fast. That's one of the big nerfs that I would like to see be made to the USS-9, is that the fire rate, you don't have to nerf the damage, but the fire rate needs a nerf because it just is too strong. That being said, those are my top 10 guns plus some honorable mentions in COD Mobile. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. What guns do you think I missed? You know what I mean? If there's something like the EM2, I've seen so many people talk about the EM2, and a lot of people seem to really like it. If you had the Mythic version of the EM2, just like the rest of these guns, it's a different gun, right? You get to save that extra attachment, and on a gun like the EM2, that really, really helps. So, thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this crazy comeback here. I think we're down like 60 points going in that last hill and last 2 hills. So, thank you guys for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, turn on post notifications if you want to. It's been your boy Marcus Morcini. I'm out of here. Peace.